night sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slow, gently, night unfurls its splendors, grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light, and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar, and you'll live as you've never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall surround you. Feel it, hear it, closing in around you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind. In this darkness all you know I cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Float on, sweet intoxication. Touch, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin. Let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. Now let's hear from Megan.
Something about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. Ooh, and when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. Much.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome. I don't have a TV set.
That's okay.
I can't even see where the hell we are.
It's a good thing. This way we're good to go.
Do we have a... No, you don't need to do that.
Good.
You don't need to do that. Do we have a wire misfunction for Megan? Because I gotta hear her sing.
We're going to get Megan to sing. We're just trying to alleviate you from crying right now.
No, not
Every time she sings, you cry. So I need at least time for an open before you cry.
I'm about to cry now because we didn't get the bit and it didn't land.
But we try. All you can do is
Actually,
try.
that was a beautiful song.
That was
beautiful
fantastic.
Open. We want to change it up a little bit. And as soon as Josh gives us the clearance, I'm going to shoot it back to Megan because we need to hear her sing. Are we clear on wire? Is it the wire or is it the connection?
I feel like I'm at Passover and I've got an empty seat for Elijah. I'm going to name the seat for all those soldiers and all those that are hostages in the Middle East. They can sit right here next to me.
What?
That's what I'm going to use this
You know
empty seat
You
for.
know what we're going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do.
do.
Josh, instead of doing all that, we're going to do a monologue and then we're going to pop her right behind us, just like you did with Braxton. That way we don't need to mess around with wires.
You want to start over?
No.
Happy Wednesday to you. It's always nice to have
Happy
you next
Wednesday
to
to
me,
you.
your cheerful self. I love it so much.
I am cheerful. Look, they even brought your car up.
I love that.
It's Ken and Barbie over here with the
You know,
dog.
instead of you getting a motorcycle, why don't you get like a pink Barbie mobile?
Why is there a duck in the car anyway?
Why not?
Why
When
not?
I was a kid growing up, I had a pink Huffy. I was never like big on bicycle riding, so that reminds me of the adult version of my pink Huffy. Did you have a bicycle growing up? Anyone have a pink Huffy growing up as a bicycle?
What the hell's a Huffy?
You had an orange Huffy. You had a purple one?
What the hell's a Huffy?
A bicycle. But like a girl, like a power puff bicycle, like a girly puffy. It had the seat, it had like the handlebars, and it was pink, just like this pink car.
I had
Yeah, exactly.
I had Schwinn's. I had those kind of bikes. Not
I had a Huffy, not a
Oh, a
puffy, a Huffy.
Huffy, blow the house down. You had a Huffy? Yeah, no.
Michelle
True
had a
men
Huffy.
don't have Huffies.
No, men don't have Huffies. The girls have Huffies. Ever wonder what came up with that name? I
Huffy?
learned yesterday that pickleball came up because the guy who invented it, his dog was named Pickle. So, who
In
invented
Seattle,
the
Washington.
Huffy? I don't know. Random thoughts in Dawn's brain. Anyway, we got a full studio here today. We're excited to bring you our Hump Day show. A lot of great things happening. I don't know what happened. It seems like Pandora's box is opened and everyone is out ready to get their events going for November and December. So if we can help you bring your video production to life, let us know. Give us a call at the studio at 866-224-5422. Freddie may answer the phone. If not, he's going to give it to me. And then we're good to go.
Why am I answering the phone?
Because I just gave out your phone number.
Did you?
Yes.
Wow. Don't call me. Please, don't call me. It's been one of them days. Everybody
It's
keeps
a great
calling.
day. You've got a lot of hosts in here from The View. We've got our
That's
good
right.
friend Jay Harmon in the house, and Jay did a spectacular piece of his dog, Maui, and I love that, so we're going to get to talk to Jay. We've got some fun games, and no greater game to play with our colored pencil artist himself than a good old fun game of Pictionary.
Oh, we're going to be doing that today.
And right behind you is you have our first breakfast, created by Jay Harmon back in the day. That was one of the great pieces he put together. So, Jay, did you see our Virgin Mary out front?
I
I haven't seen it. I've
Talk
seen a
it to your
picture
mic.
of it. I haven't seen it in person yet.
It's right in the lobby.
So we'll have to show you. I have an idea of what I want to do, but I have to clear that with like the Pope or something to see if it's okay.
Hope.
Anyway, what else you got cooking?
Listen, Lori is here. She's another host from the review that we did last night, and she saw Josh's spin wheel. And she threw 500 different ideas at me what to do with that spinning wheel. You know, that little thing?
You can do a lot of things with that.
Yeah, I just said that. 500 things, a lot of things. So we're going to be introducing that into the show. They walk around the studio to see what we can use, like the Rockin' Sockin' Robots. I think we'll have the sisters on the set play that game if they, like a truth or dare, if they miss, one of them has to knock out the other.
They were on The View also.
They were
So
on
that
the
was a
video,
nice
too.
show yesterday that you put together.
I didn't put it together. I invited and they all showed up.
No, I got to tell you, you invited you over.
I didn't over nothing. It was calculated.
Yeah.
Even Jenny was in the house.
Even Josh said, how many more people are coming? How many more seats do we have to put out?
And we have Off-White's going to be on the VMix where we get this whole thing.
And then I think we've had a VMix from the other side as well. Gio's communications
I
director.
haven't heard anything.
So we're going to find out. I'm glad that I get a chance to talk to our executive producer, and I don't always get my messages through you. Because I always get a clearer sense of what it is when I talk to Gio.
Yes, thank you. I take all your condolences, well wishes. Yes, I endure this every single day.
So I'm going to throw this. We're going to toss this over to Megan. Megan's got, I know, a whole list of songs for us
She's
for
going to have
today.
this thing behind us, so we
So
have to take a break.
about that. We're going to take a break. We're going to let our good friend Megan Folk set up. We haven't seen Megan in a while, but the beautiful thing
She's gotten taller.
is we've had two of her friends here that just say, time to book you again. So let us know how you like Megan and Baxton with his magic of the night. So more to come on the other side of this commercial break. Give us a call, 888-9944-995 Studio A, and we'll be right back.
Amp Media Productions proudly announces Music Nights. We invite you to a two-night concert event, November 10th and December 1st, starring J.C. Dreesen with her Salute to the Veteran. And True Rumors, the greatest Fleetwood Mac tribute band on the land. For more information and to grab your tickets, head over to events.amp2.tv. That is events.amp2.tv, and don't be late.
AMP2 Media Productions, in collaboration with True Oldies Radio and Comcast TV, bring you the opportunity to spotlight your business on Monday Night Football on ESPN. By targeting your preferred Comcast region, your commercial will be spotlighted during NFL and NCAA football season, reaching over 1 million viewers. Let AMP help you amplify your impact in the community. Contact us at 866-224-5422 to create your own commercial today.
Do you have an idea for a show or a podcast? Do you want the opportunity to be on TV? Amp Media Productions is partnered with True Oldies Real Radio Station and powered by many online platforms such as Roku, Facebook, YouTube, and even Amazon Fire to help amplify your impact. Do you want your voice to reach a wide audience? Call us today at 866-224-5422.
Le Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties. Open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
If you've been injured in an accident that's not your fault and you don't have an attorney, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions and tell you what your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina along with spokesman Rob. So Rob, tell the folks at home who should call right now.
Just like you said, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, give us a call right now. We're going to answer all of your questions and we'll let you know what your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Rob. You heard it, folks at home. Pick up the phone, call now.
South Florida's Good Time Oldies. Now, Boca and Delray Beach have their own oldie station. Catch us on 95.3 FM. It's the greatest rock and roll hits of the 60s and 70s. On South Florida's Good Time Oldies, 95.3 FM.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find no fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And our eyes up, our eyes like the day, our eyes up, our eyes unafraid, our eyes up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And our eyes up, high like the waves, our eyes up, in spite of the ache, our eyes up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise you we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains, bring it to its feet and move mountains. And our eyes up, our eyes like the day, our eyes up, our eyes unafraid, our eyes up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other. For that we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we will rise. And our eyes up, our eyes like the day, our eyes up, in spite of the ache, I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up, high like the waves, we'll rise up, in spite of the ache, we'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you.
She's pretty good. You want to turn the lights on?
Now we're doing an unplanned song.
Are we?
Unplanned.
You got an unplanned song?
Let's do it. You have it? No, she don't have it. You can set it. We can set it up. All right, put the light back on. Let's come to camera 1. Now I gotta tell you, is she pretty good or what?
Amazing.
Amazing.
We got to fix this camera shot, please.
What's wrong with her?
Really? Really? I look like I'm in a hole. We're in a lot of holes here.
That's because you're short. No matter what he does, you look like in a less hole.
Yes.
Asha. You don't do change well.
No.
You don't.
No.
But in this business, it's
No.
all about change.
No. Well, I don't mind change if you kind of give me a heads up on what the
I
layout
don't
is
have
of
a
the
heads
show.
up. I thought about this.
If you like, if you like, say we're going to do this and this, I'm good. And then I know to check a camera shot, and I know to check the mics, and I know to check. But if you don't, if you just throw us in, no, I don't like
I'm
treading
sorry,
water.
you said what?
I don't like treading water.
Let's get the two sisters
sorry.
up there, Megan. They can sit in those 3 chairs over there. You know, the bottom line is this. Bottom line is this. You got to go with. You don't tell the wind to stop blowing north. You don't tell the wind to stop blowing south. You do what you do because you got to do what you got to do. I thought it was really nice to have Megan and Baxter, who's
Here's
dressed
the thing,
up.
though. Here's the thing. Only you know in your head what's coming up next. Our producers don't know. Our camera crew doesn't know.
Megan, you can sit up there.
Our singers don't know.
Or sit
Our
over there.
sound doesn't know. Our mics were not checked. But only in your head is this a functional situation.
Did anybody in the control room not know what we were doing?
Yeah. And when they came out and told me the mics weren't working because we didn't run a mic test, yeah. But other than that, in your head, it's all good. How's it going in your head? This is why I want to do the meme in the mind of Freddie, because I want to know how those synapses kind of connect.
I'm sorry. I keep hearing this
Wah,
noise
wah,
in my left
wah,
ear.
wah.
It's always one way. It's like when our artist comes into studio, do you wake up and prepare what you're going to draw? Or does inspiration take you over and boom?
No, it just comes. I
It just
I
comes?
I don't really.
Thank you, Jay. Jay is my only friend in the house.
But at
Yes,
least
I have
he knows he
everything
has a
prepared,
piece
but
of
what I'm going
paper.
to do
Yes.
Is another thing.
It's a
I have all my,
mystery. Of
uh,
course.
He's got a paper, he's got his pencils, he's got his pencil sharpener, he's got his pictures all laid out.
No.
Yes.
No, Jay gets up. Let's put Jay's picture up because he brought in his latest piece of work that he put up there. Jay gets up and he does it. And then he sells it. He's inspired. And it's his inspiration. Look at this thing.
Well, Jay's inspirational.
Look at that bad boy. That's
And then this morning I'm on the phone call with a new client and you walk out of the room.
because I spoke to him 3 times already.
But you didn't tell me the conversation.
Well, I'm letting you do what I did here.
You're,
Just be
you
inspiration.
did it again. And she's like, well, Freddie said. I told Freddie.
You know, I don't
You told
understand.
Freddie what? She says to me, it's all in the text that I didn't have because I didn't have the phone. And then you leave the room.
Yes.
Yes. Not
did it
once,
work
but
out?
twice. I don't know. I have no idea. And then you tell me those dates don't work.
No, I didn't say that. I said the dates work. There's a challenge to everything in
You know
life.
what Royce's mother told me? We're like 30 years married in couples therapy.
I would never make 3 minutes. Forget about 30 years. But anyway, getting back to Jay's artwork,
Yes.
he is Mr. Inspirational. He teaches, he has a room here that has all his works
And
up.
actually, we got to raise, I don't know if we can raise the one or we'll move it over. The one behind you and the one behind me, these are all creations of Jay Harmon's beautiful colored pencil art.
Now, I didn't set the set, she did. So the one behind me you can't see because
We got to move it.
she put it too low.
We got to move it higher. Or we're going to move it over so we can see it. That's one of Jay's of the sunset. And now you're onto this. And the picture next to you was also the first one you did.
Whose dog is that?
That dog that's Maui. That was my wife and my little Shih Tzu and
A what Tzu?
Shih Tzu.
A Shih Tzu?
a Shih Tzu.
A Shih Tzu.
And it's spelled like it sounds.
It sounds like it smells. I mean, like it spells.
Yeah, and she was my wife's companion dog, and you know she was always there for her and everything. So you know, she was there right till the end until you know, she finally died from kidney failure, and but we were you know, we were with her, and you know, right to the end, and okay. So anyway, I wanted to do a tribute to her because she meant so much to us. I wanted to do a tribute, and this will be in our living room for my wife and I to enjoy.
Now, did you do this off a picture, or you knew the dog well enough to do this?
Well, I took so many pictures of her and everything that I knew a lot what she you know, what she looked like. But I did do, you know, from several pictures, and but the style that I'm using now is a style that I've started and I really enjoy it. It's called Art Nouveau.
Art Nouveau.
Art Nouveau.
Is that like a sharper pencil?
Almost. It was a style from the early 1900s, and it started in France, and thus the name Nouveau, which is a French name for new art. And some of the artists that used it, they wanted to do something different, something new, and that was how they started this style. And so I think that it's something I think people will enjoy. And I've done a few of these Art Nouveau pictures before. I have well, there's one here, and another one I did for Dawn.
Yeah, she took it home.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's then in the studio. She had to take it home.
He told me to.
Well, that was good. It was her picture.
See?
So you know, that's what I'm working on now. The artwork that I'm doing will be in the Art Nouveau style because I think it's very I don't know. It lends itself very well to different decors and different things. So I do create these. If anybody is interested, they can contact me at Graphitist, GRAFITIST @me.com, and so that's what I'm doing now, and I'm really enjoying what I do as always. So you know, this is my style.
Colored pencil artist Jay Harmon.
All done in colored pencil.
And you're still doing teaching after school?
And I'm still teaching, yes. In fact, this afternoon I have a class, and I do like 2 or 3 classes a week, plus workshops, and I do private lessons. So I'm an art teacher / artist, or artist / art teacher.
And I love the whole new style that you're doing, because we've been through many years of art and different styles with you. We've been through the COVID style, right, and all of your horses, and now everything's lighter and brighter.
Right.
Is it how you're feeling?
That's how I'm looking very optimistic at everything. I'm trying to make things more, I guess, brighter, more colorful, more things that are looking not so gloomy, because I went through a whole period of doing artwork with a black background, black and white, and that was during the COVID period and everything. And then shortly after that, my wife had cancer, and things just didn't seem like they were going to get better. So I decided with my artwork I was going to make things get better. And so I'm looking at things that way, that everything is going to be brighter. Everything is going to be happier, and everything is going to have a more positive tone to it.
How's Barbara doing?
She's doing pretty well. I mean, she's carrying on. It's like a thing that you know, she's had different cancers. First started out as breast cancer. She had a lumpectomy, and then she got MLS, which is another type of bone marrow cancer, and she got that, and it's in her blood, and she still has a lot of it's in remission, the cancer itself, but she still has a lot of blood blood problems, and she is a candidate for a bone marrow transplant. So that's something we're investigating right now, and it's it's been a long process, but I'm there.
Now, the thing that I always found spectacular is certain parts of his pieces. If you look over Dawn's head behind this one, this is Jay's as well, but the black and white one with the silver frame, people think that that's a picture. And that's actually his pencil artwork at its best. One of the most spectacular pieces he's ever done. And the detail, if you get up and close, you can see the detail on all of it. And it's an amazing, amazing piece. It's one of the reasons that we've had Jay with us a very, very long time. One of the few artists that we carry in the house, and we have a number of them. One of the few that we dedicated a whole room to his specialty. I've had him at the radio station. We've been with him up in Delray, because you never meet somebody, or maybe you do in your life, you meet with that one special person that puts it all together, and the definition and the understanding and everything that he's going through, he puts it on canvas. But I've never seen anybody do it with pencil. I've seen paintings, I've seen other things, pictures, but the pencil don't lie. And his are spectacular. I mean, I don't know how else to describe the man except for him to come in here.
I've known you guys for several years now,
yeah.
and when it was at the old studio, and I've just and you have watched my my styles evolve over the years from one thing to another thing, and it's kind of like I guess maybe this is the way a lot of artists are, but I kind of go with the time and what is happening, and things that just kind of reflect the world around us, and a lot of times how I wish the world were, and things that's what an artist can do. They can you can make things look how you would like them to look.
Can you imagine making the world a better place through art? It's like you could erase all the bad stuff that we don't like, and then you could recreate and fill it in with all the things that you want, and maybe we could just change the vibration and make it a better place.
Well, they do. They got famous places in Europe. They got all the museums that have all the different
Imagine if you could take a giant erase. Remember we talked about this? And erase war, and you could erase hate, and you could erase all the war and all the darkness, and fill it in with anything that your mind wants to fill it in with.
It's funny because when we went through COVID in this place, we had opened up for 3 months and COVID hit, and we thought we were going to shut down. And you looked in the corner, Jay was always there. He's always been in the house, he's been outside the house, he's come to all the events. And he even had a show with us.
Remember the big Abbey Road?
Absolutely.
He did?
The Beatles
That's
piece.
the other great thing is Jay can create a piece of any size, and then you can blow it up to fit a wall of anything you want.
Right. I can make a piece that's a small piece, and then I can have it enlarged to wall size. So
how big was that Abbey Road you did?
The final blow up size that was sold was like, I believe it was close to.
It was bigger than
9
me.
feet.
Yeah.
9 feet by 3 feet.
Yeah, it was huge.
It was. I mean,
Nice.
it went. Somebody purchased it to put behind their couch, and
Paul McCartney, I think it was his name.
It was.
You think that was his name?
Paul something.
Yeah, it was. It was a picture from that was based on Abbey Road from the Beatles, and the picture was the Beatles walking on Abbey Road with another picture behind them in color from another album cover of theirs with their faces, and it was.
It was spectacular. And do you know that cover album, Paul McCartney is barefoot?
He's barefoot, right?
And that started the whole conspiracy that Paul was dead.
Why, 'cause he was barefoot?
Right. Well, they had that conspiracy, and he just played into it.
He ate it up.
That was.
He disappeared for 2 months, and my brother was a big Beatles fan. He was saying, "Yeah, Paul died. Look, it's on the album." I said, "Harry, he just doesn't have shoes on." No, he's the only one that doesn't have shoes on.
Yeah, and in fact, Paul made another album just a couple years ago where he is going across Abbey Road again, being pulled by a dog, and the album says "Paul Alive." You know,
It was a big conspiracy. And one of the albums, I remember that they play, if you play it backwards, it said it's a hoax, Paul is alive. And then my brother finally believed it, that he played it for me backwards, and that's what it said.
Yeah,
It's really a strange time.
all the Beatles played into this whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
They helped the conspiracy thing, and it was a whole really big thing. I remember, you know, and it was a thing that people actually believed. And, you know.
But Jay is so talented. He's here for commission pieces, and just ask him. Pet portraits, anything you want, any ideas. He's got a Western series. He's got a whole pop culture series, and then anything else your mind can see. What's the best way for people to reach out to you?
Well, if they'd like to just contact me at my email address is graphitist, GRAFITIST @me.com.
All right, more to come.
And you know, I'd be more than happy to talk to anyone and do a commission piece if there's something you like in any style. And like I said, the style that I'm working with currently is the Art Nouveau style. And
I
It's
love
really
it.
cool.
I love it. And thank you so much for that piece you created for me. I know I had to take it home one day, and
That's funny.
I've got
that
a
was
lot
a
of
pleasure
Jake
to do.
pieces.
That was such a joy to do, and because I knew what it was for and why I was doing it. So.
Oh, thank you so much. Love to Barbara. You can stay for a few more minutes, right? I think we've got a game of Pictionary that we need an artist for.
Okay.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we've got Pictionary, we've got the ladies in the house. More to come with Megan and maybe Baxton.
Maybe.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Do you want the opportunity to have a TV show or podcast? Now, at Amp Media Productions, you can host your very own visual broadcast anywhere around the world. With our talented group of creators, we will provide you with show elements, board operations, and any on-screen visuals you'd like to showcase. All you must do is log onto your computer and communicate with your viewers. Contact Amp Media Productions at 866-224-5422 or email hello@amp2.tv to start your own show today.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? Or what if it happened here? With MedGuard Alert, you're never alone. You can connect with medical professionals anywhere, anytime. And now MedGuard is introducing our exclusive new CareWatch. If you need help quickly, use it from anywhere to contact medical professionals. No cell phone required. The CareWatch is not only a life-saving medical alert device, it's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your CareWatch for free. The CareWatch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free, activation is free, shipping is free, and no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your CareWatch for free. Don't wait. Call us to get your CareWatch right now. Operators are standing by.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Amp Media Productions is excited to announce our expansion into North Miami. With our experienced team of radio and TV professionals, we are dedicated to bringing North Miami the highest quality audio and visual production services. Whether you need radio or television commercials, podcasts, music videos, or audio and visual storytelling, we can provide the solutions to help you reach your goals. Our team is reliable, innovative, and creative, and we're ready to help you develop the perfect product. With our competitive rates and personalized service, you can trust that your project is in the best hands. Contact us today to get started on your project. 866-224-5422.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Let's hear it. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to, dreams really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up with the clouds of fall behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up with the clouds of fall behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why, if happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
And I'm back.
I'm
See how you
back.
like the way I move? You see that? Like a stealth. You don't do change well. My goodness gracious. You're getting cranky in your old age. Anyway, I want to introduce the ladies from The New View, which is a show that tapes on Tuesday, airs on Friday for the time being. That may be changing momentarily to another day, but as of right now, it'll be Friday at 7:30. And what I did yesterday was a change. I invited 1, 2, 3, 4 new ladies plus Michelle. And is that 4 on the box?
What time did you tell her?
About 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
What about it?
I told her 15 minutes ago to join in.
Yeah.
No, I told her yesterday.
And what time did you tell her to log in?
About 12:30.
And what time is it now?
12:40.
50.
And?
And
It's on your phone. You walk around with your phone, you go, hey,
okay.
hey.
Okay.
Anyway, let's introduce the ladies, because some of them got to get to a real job, not like us. So we have Michelle on camera 2. We have Lori and Jenny. Jenny?
Yes.
The quiet one. The stealth one over here on camera 4.
And then we have the two sisters in camera 3. Megan's wearing the hat. Megan loves that
Looks
hat.
great on you, Megan, by the way.
Megan, that'll be your hat. I'll be waiting for you every time you show up. I'll be waiting for you every time you show up. A hat. So ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the ladies, as you could tell, they're very talkative.
Well, because you've set everyone sideways today a little bit.
I didn't set nobody sideways.
Anyone sideways today a little
Who's
bit?
sideways?
Anyone a little confused here a little bit? Yeah, you've got our crew sideways at the moment.
Why are they sideways?
Because nobody knows, because I tell them one thing and you go, no, we're going to do another way.
Jenny, are you sideways?
A little bit.
Because you...
No,
You know,
I'm good.
the object of the game is if the ocean was calm with no waves, there'll be no boats. So you got to put a little wrinkle in the dance so that this is a spectacular show for the ladies to introduce who they are, what they do, and why they decided to do the new view. I'm going to start with Michelle.
Okay.
Always
But
me
she's the
first.
senior.
Okay, well, that was by accident. Everybody else dropped out. So, anyway, my name is Michelle Sadownik, and I'm a realtor. And the reason I decided to do this was because it sounded fun. It sounded exciting. And I have a lot to say. I have a lot of views of my own, and I wanted to share them with other people and be a part of something that I think is going to be very, very great.
You see, does that sound somebody who's sideways? Very down to earth. Very, because everybody dropped out. Everybody dropped out. We went to different people because the chemistry wasn't there. But yesterday the chemistry was pretty good. So let's talk to Lori. Lori is one of the new ones, but we've known Lori for
Hi.
a long time.
Yeah, no, I had a great time. I've been on your show a few times. It was really good with the women. We all get along. We definitely have chemistry, so that's good.
Are you sideways?
No.
You say, It's not about sideways. It's about knowing what's going on. Because the unknowing is always a little bit scary. And then we have the quiet one, Jenny.
That's me.
Well, Jenny's friends with Michelle, correct? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
And I separate them on purpose. Hey, Jenny, you were new. It was the first time you did the show yesterday. How'd you feel?
I liked it. Yes, at first I was a little bit quiet, but it's in my blood to do this. My brother is actually a DJ. He's been one his whole life, and so I enjoy always, opportunities like this. And Michelle presented it to me, and I'm always open for a new adventure. And so far, I feel it's a really great show.
You see? And you never thought in a million years that you would be with so many different moving parts on something, right?
No, and all the girls are great, so
See?
no
And
complaints.
there's nothing but the ladies around here. And then we have the Valachi sisters over there.
The Valachi sisters.
Yes. And as you can
Wow.
tell, one is the opposite of the other, and they are both the same.
I'm the quiet, calm one.
Yeah.
The crazy one.
And the both ladies were on the show yesterday, and I purposely separated them as well. How did you like the show yesterday?
I loved it. I personally loved it. I think it's such a great realm for a bunch of girls to get together surrounded by art and just talking about normal life things, And we all have an opinion, we all have a point of view, and that gave us a platform to do it. And I think that, yes, it's been done in The View, The Rear View, but this is the new view.
She had to throw in the rear view because that was a concept she was thinking about for a long time, right?
The back view.
Yeah, the back view. Well, that's a different show, but thank you for playing.
I guess the back view and the rear view is almost the same thing,
Almost.
right?
Yeah,
But
depends
the
on
rear
what part of
view
the car
is
you're
like think about it, the rear view mirror. We use it to see behind us. And I like new view because it's instead of sideways, upside down, it's up ways, There's only way.
Upways.
Upways.
And your sister explains everything you say to us because it's a different language.
Yes. Nanu.
Oh, no.
And how did you enjoy yesterday?
I enjoyed very much so. Thank you for having me. And I think this is really important right now in this world for us to have a collective group of women, discussing what's happening. So many things are coming out and just morphing this new version of this planet, and us as parents, as mothers, or as single women or divorcees and all of that, and we all have a different perspective and how we run our household and how we maneuver our lives. And so just having the table with so many different diverse fields. I think it's really important for us to see things in different perspectives and different, visions, and it's good for us to, as a collective, just, introduce ourselves and showcase that, guess what? I see things this way, and it's okay. And you see things that way, and it's okay too. And how can we actually come together and make a difference within our community? Also, make women feel welcome too. Men too. Men are welcome, but
You gotta yell at somebody. Now I gotta tell you, I'm gonna let all of you in to the biggest secret. The one that created this show, and she doesn't realize it, is her. You see, I did a morning show with Dawn one day, and they taught me something called women's math.
Oh, I realize it.
And women's math is a very different philosophy of life. Yes, yes, you had a lot to do with that.
Girl
Christmas
math,
tree.
yes.
Girl math. Girl math.
Look how
Woman,
many
girl.
things we get for free in the studio.
Well, what do we get for free?
Candy and file folders and milk and...
But what she doesn't understand is that girl math gave me the idea because there's always girls' night out, right? You go with your friends and you go to Vegas, or you go out to the club, or you go out to something. There's always a mystery.
Actually, how the idea came to be is there were three ladies sitting in the back. It was Carolina, it was Media, and then it was her other friend from down in Miami. And we decided that we would do a show with them called The New View, because they each had a different point of view.
Yeah, but that wasn't the girl math. That wasn't the...
But no, that was the concept of The New View.
Yeah, but that
and
wasn't
a
the
few
girl math.
iterations
'Cause
later,
Dawn says to me,
here we
how
sit.
many are you going to invite? And I said, I'm going to invite more, because with more, there's more a scramble of the eggs. Do you get a 1 egg omelet, or do you get a 3 egg omelet? So 6 is better than 1 because they're different philosophies.
Casey, put some eggs in that meme.
But it actually
I think it was
works.
scrambled.
And a frying pan.
The funny thing is that she doesn't come to the realization that it was her and that one over there, Christmas tree, that put this whole thing together, but they put it together in my mind. So she says, oh, but we can't all see what it is that you want to do. It's not true. You've already said it. I'm just doing it. And you don't realize that I'm doing it because you said it. You don't look at yourself. But this whole concept, which I think is an absolute winner, and the radio station thinks it's a winner as well, actually originated from you guys, not from me. I'm a guy. Guys don't do what you ladies do. We don't hang out like you ladies do.
I know.
I mean, we're on another planet to begin with because we had to listen to everything you ladies say.
True. But I loved it yesterday how you were so transparent. I mean, Michelle's been on the show a long time, so she's comfortable. Lori's been here a couple times, and she's comfortable. But when they even brought up the transgender conversation, that you were so transparent and authentic, I was listening to everything in the back, and I thought you could have totally gone another way. You could have said nothing. I mean, you're all going to have to tune in on Friday to hear the conversation, but you could have said nothing, or you could have just punted along the way and gave the politically correct response or the unpolitically correct response, but you didn't. You guys were both so honest about it. I was like, wow. Like, you felt comfortable enough among all these ladies that you had just met to share these intimate stories of family and really your opinions. And I was like, that was really impressive to me.
Oh, an impressive moment, yeah.
So I may not have been sitting out here, but I heard everything sitting in the back.
Thank you for saying that, because it reminds me of if a skinny person looks in the mirror and sees a fat person in the mirror looking back at them, does that make them trans fat?
That's interesting. Priscilla's like, what'd she just say? That's interesting.
But the thing is that I
Talk
think
about
that this is a
curveball.
platform that we all have the opportunity, and thank you so much that we can speak our minds. And you know what? We are all entitled to our own opinions, and that's okay. Thank God we live in this free world, in this free country, where we can speak our minds and we can talk about how we feel in our belief system, and that's okay. It's okay to be different, and especially if you're in the world of art, you can just get away with it because you're an artist. So.
Now I got to tell you, what I found fascinating of all the ladies that were there was great, but what I was intrigued by was Jenny, because she was caught up in watching everything that was going on around her. And it's easy when you're on a set like this to become a spectator, because there's so many different things going back and forth and ideas. And I watched her, and she's looking. And during the commercial break, it says, okay, you got to talk to me. She says, yeah, I'm going to. And she had the mic up ready to say something, but she's going like a ping pong. She's like watching everything go on. And that's reality. That's the truth of the nature. It's not that it's a side gig. It's not that it's a crazy thing. It's not from left field. It's that you never know what's going to happen when you do it. That's why I love what we do. I love it. You know, one of the producers today told me, she asked me if she should get her master's degree. And she swore to me when I first met her, I ain't going back to school. I'm done with school. But now she says, maybe it's time to get my master's.
Maybe G-Man's going to go back too.
Maybe, why not? But it's the influence, it's what you bring forward, the courage of being honest and saying what you feel, and it's okay to say it, that I think is the strength of the show.
Yes, it's the courage that y'all ladies had to feel comfortable enough to have these conversations. That it's not just sitting in your living room with a glass of wine or cocoa, whatever it is. You're putting it out there, which means you're here to make a difference one way or another. People are going to agree, or they're going to disagree, or they're going to respectfully accept or not. But you're comfortable enough to share it with the public. And that, to me, is why the New View is so important, because everyone's view is different. Right, and you were able to share your ideas, and you all respected each other. You may not all agree with each other, but you were respectful enough to have the ideas in the conversation, and that's what it's about to be in our community. And every time I think of community, I think of you ladies, because I know you moved a million times, and here you end up. But you love this community.
I do. I really do.
And I love people too. I love people, and I think everybody has a story to tell, and everybody has a background. Nobody has it easy, even a princess. You know, look at Paris Hilton. You think her story is simple and easy? No, everybody has a story. Everybody has struggles that they've dealt with. And I respect that because I believe that everybody is getting through the thing called life.
You know what I saw today? I was watching a piece on Tara Lipinski, the Olympian. She's gone through 10 to 15 miscarriages in the past 5 years. And what her struggles have been like to have a child and lose. Imagine, you can't even imagine, you think about what that's like every other month. I mean, to get pregnant and to lose it until she finally just has a beautiful baby now through a surrogate. And she's finally decided now to share her story because she always felt she was alone and she suffered alone in silence, her and her husband. And here she is, this Olympian, right, gold medal Olympian. Everyone knew her at 15. And these struggles to finally share her story. I mean, that's powerful because think about how many couples or single women are going through this by choice to have a child, and for whatever reason, it doesn't work out. Now, that's just painful in itself. So here you are giving people another voice and more hope. And
giving an opinion, you know, because every one of these ladies are a professional in their own right, in their own jobs and everything they do. And each one of them has a view. They get to tell you their opinions. And it's funny because my sister called me because she watched the last show. And she says to me, where the hell did you come up with this idea? And I said, it was Dawn's idea. Because she's never going to believe me that it was my idea. And she says, you know, a lot of people must feel, maybe they feel like Laurie does, or maybe they feel like Jenny does, or maybe they feel like Michelle do. You know, it's a different opinion, and it's okay to voice it. And that's what she found refreshing. You're not being condensed into not saying how you feel. And it takes a strong person to be able to do that. And Laurie will tell you, Laurie was a comedian. We were supposed to do a comedy show together in the studio. And that wasn't easy to accomplish either. I'm going to send Laurie down to Sandman. Maybe he'll give her a spot in the back.
Well, I had a laugh track, and that was kind of hard.
Michelle, you've been doing about 6 months already?
4 months.
4 months, I would say.
Have you seen it evolve?
Yes, it has. And also, I've evolved. You know, I've actually learned a lot from the show.
Really?
Well,
I'm glad you admitted that.
I have, you know.
I've seen it.
I'm becoming more confident, which was kind of a goal of mine. Also, meeting all of these women that I would normally have never have met from different backgrounds, different cultures, it's opened me up a lot more. You know, I'm more receptive to different cultures and people and concepts. And another thing too is I learned to respect even my friends, my personal friends' views, where normally I would just, I would probably disagree with them and say, no, that's not right. But now I just say, okay, you know, it's okay to be you and
So
have your own
how do you
view.
think this show changed your perception? Because here you are, you had your friends, and you knew how you stood at that moment in time. How has this changed it? What about it changed you?
I feel like I can accept people a lot better, and I can understand their perspective more and be more open to be understanding of how they may feel in any situation that they are in.
That's a win-win right there. That's a
And
win-win.
Jenny, how about you? What'd you think?
Basically what she just said. I mean,
Is
I
she
think,
nicer to you now?
Oh yeah, she's a lot nicer to me now. And I feel the same way. I feel, as you can see, I can be a little bit shy. Sometimes I don't speak as much as I should right away, but I think that this show is a great opportunity for me to gain more confidence and be able to express myself and be more out there. So I think it's a really good benefit for anybody that wants to, you know, uplift themselves a little bit more like that. So I'm ready, and I'm enjoying it, and I think it's a great opportunity.
This could even morph into women coming together like a book club, but then you don't read, you just have conversations, because not everyone has time
Well,
to
we're
read.
going to put new segments when they all feel comfortable. I got to tell you,
Like a support group kind of thing.
I got to tell you something. Somebody in this building made me wait 4 years to be able to do what she does. So I get how that transformation is, because I've seen one for 8 years. And when I first met her, it was no, I got nothing to say, and no. 4 years. And this was her for the first show. Remember this? Remember that? And she's become one of the best in the business. One of the best in the business. Dawn never had to hang out with me doing this. Dawn could have been at NBC, she could have been at ABC. It was really simple for her to say, you know what? I'm pretty good at this. Let me go get it. Let me go grab it. But she stayed. So you, better than anybody, should understand where they're at.
I do.
Because it was you once time long ago. And I get to witness this, man. I get to see it from the ground up with a popcorn and a soda, and I get to watch you change, because I've seen it. You're a whole lot more confident. And I can hardly wait till you get to that spot, that you're confident. You've always been confident, always.
Not when I was a child, sorry.
But those two over there, they're the wild card, because you got freaking frat, you got left and right, you got center and whatever. But the object of the game is that it's going to make you better, and it's going to make everybody else around you better. And that's when this thing hits home, just like you did 8 years ago. Mrs., let me wait 4 years before I did it. If you had taken it over 4 years earlier, I'd probably be retired by now.
Probably.
Or crazy, one or the other. But it's important. The show is important. We're going to be sending out surveys for people to fill it in as well, so that they could be part of the show.
But our crew has leveled it up also.
G-Man
Zari and G-Man
Zari.
now have the questions. So they come up with the questions for you guys, which is amazing.
Great questions he came up with. Great
Right,
questions.
so we don't even know what's coming
Very
up
good.
until they pop them on the screen.
But you know what? I was really impressed with the questions because it was well thought out of. Am I saying it right? It was well thought of.
It was
Well-
really out of the box in a way.
Well, we wanted to take it easy.
That was not taking.
Oh, that was easy.
No,
The
it
week
wasn't.
before,
No, that was
Michelle.
easy.
Michelle, the week before was a little harder.
Yeah, all
Was it?
questions are always hard. I mean, you have to be honest. It's hard to be honest sometimes.
Well, the question about monogamy and polygamy, now I was sitting in the back, so I don't recognize all the voices. So now I have to really watch on Friday to see who said what answer that I heard,
And that's
which I
what-
thought was really
that's what it's
interesting.
Yeah, that one was a hard one.
But you know what? I'd heard these questions before with other groups, with other women that you sat with, and the answers were different than I heard last night. So it's just about who's having the conversation, that the answers change, the conversation changes, which
Did
is
my
interesting.
answer change?
No.
Okay.
No, but you were actually more vocal in your position. That's the first time, I got to say, that you actually were the senior of the set. You were vocal, you were on point, you did the opening, you did the
Actually, you
close.
did change a little bit. You were more
Direct?
open, accepting of other people's thoughts. Whereas before you were like, no, I believe it was this way. When we were in Studio B, we were like, no, it's this way. And then last night I heard you say, well, I understand it's this way, but I could see it could be that way too. But then you go, but for me, I would do it this way. So it was interesting to watch you evolve and be more accepting of the conversation, right?
It was really cool. What I'm going to do is we're going to put a bio for each one of you, and we're going to put it somewhere, and we're going to flash it, and then we're going to wait a little bit of time to see how that bio changes, how you change, how your perception change. You know, sometimes you like chocolate, and then 3 months from now you like vanilla, and you forgot that you like chocolate. But the object of the game here is that psychologically, we have all been taught to act a certain way. And this show is going to free it up for you to act the way it should be, which is you, without having to be somebody else's vision, being your own vision. That's what this game is all about, right? You understand where I'm coming from?
Oh yeah, I love it. I'm just embracing everything that you and Dawn is. Thank you.
Well, you ladies make it easy. You live across the street, so they're like.
Literally, we can walk here.
Mind you, Freddie spiked our coffee.
Oh. You gave them coffee.
I'm immune.
That's not an excuse because Jay had coffee too.
He goes, is everybody crooked today, or is it off? What was the word?
No,
he
the
said?
stage is offset.
Offset. So we'll go straighten you out by, just like here.
We'll just move the camera. Don't worry about it.
You know, it's funny, they say that, but last night the wine was flowing. Oh, and the show is
really good
open to
wine.
the public. If you come in, we'll sit you down, and you can hand in questions. Maybe we'll use the wheel in that direction. Well, we're going to highlight it that well. I just didn't want to isolate anybody on yesterday's show because I don't want to put anybody on the spot. It's more of a group thing. But there'll be some other challenges that we want to bring in there as well, just to see it, how
Well,
it
I
plays
think that I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think that, go ahead. It's just that I think that us girls, we want to bring the best to the table that we can. I think each individual here has something to bring, and we want to honor this
Vision.
platform. I'm sorry?
The vision.
This vision, this great vision that, because I believe somebody once said to me that inspiration and vision comes from God, and I'm a big believer in God. And so, let this be done. Let us bring out each other's best. And so then we can bring, this vision that you both have to fruition. Fruition? Is that how it's
Namaste.
or my namasko.
Is your brother between you guys, or is he younger?
The youngest.
Oh, you don't see him?
I was wondering if he's like in the middle or he's younger. Like,
No,
who's
he's the
between you?
boss. He's the younger one, but he's always like
So
the boss.
bossy,
But
so
you know
bossy.
what? Him and I always did the crazy stuff growing up, and Priscilla was always like the older sister who had it all together.
And there you have it.
I was quiet but deadly.
But we didn't. I'm glad you're here because we didn't get a chance at all yesterday to talk about sea sirens. And then I heard Chris say, "I told you that we're never going to get to that." I don't know what we talked about for 2 hours yesterday.
Everything.
But I don't want you to go today before we talk about sea sirens
Thank
and what
you.
you do. One of the things you do for a living. So you want to share that?
We have a lot to share with Sea Sirens because Sea Sirens is it's more than a business. It's a calling.
Yeah, it's a collective, and it's where we welcome designers, we welcome writers, we welcome any creative beings, and our foundation is basically, it's not a foundation, but the foundation of the business, it's a profit for purpose, and we basically started as a proof of concept, and we build artificial reefs, sculptures that act as artificial reefs we drop in the ocean. And we focus on ecotourism, bringing education and awareness to the community as well as to tourism. So when people go on excursions, they get the chance to go and explore the ocean and actually have some sort of a guidance. So it's a whole entire underwater theme park. When that happened, it veered from that to, wait a second, now I'm getting locals coming up to me saying, "Oh, thank you so much for building that." And I'm like, "You're welcome." It's like, well, now we don't have to go to the other side of the island to catch fish. So remember, we do a survey under the ocean, and we don't disrupt what's already there. We just build on top of what creates a little, like a mini city next to another city. So now marine life goes from one side of the island, and it kind of like swims over, and it builds a whole entire habitat. After that, we were like, wait a second, now we're creating a whole entire awareness, and we're bringing in artists, we're bringing in engineers, and all of the above. So from there, we created beach cleanups. We partner up with the Surf Riders, Better Days Foundation. We even did Boca Save Beaches right here in Boca Raton. And we just believe that it takes a community to make a difference. You can come up with the idea, but to execute it, you need a whole entire community. And remember, Rome was not built in a day. Same thing with the future. We have to come together as a unit, like meaning our whole collective, and make a difference. So it's not just a one person. So we went from there to like doing eco projects such as like eco art, eco awareness. So all the artists that are part of our shows and our exhibit, like during Art Basel Week, are all either they use recycled art or they actually use their work of art as a voice to to execute the problem. And then from there we also do like boutique shops that we swap clothing, or we sell upcycled clothing. Yes. What else I said? And
They
the
got a
kids-
lot of stuff going on.
Yes.
What's
and then
the
we also
material-
do the kids activation.
You know
We
what?
educate
I don't want to
kids.
confuse you guys.
Yes.
What is-
Basically, we're trying to help the ocean and just take away all the garbage and nonsense that goes on in the ocean, and to create an eco-friendly life in the ocean, and that it affects us in the end. You know, there's a lot of plastics in the ocean, and we want to take care of that. And
Yeah. Well, it's what people forget is that we don't live on planet Earth. We're only 30% Earth, 70% water. A lot of the water, the ocean, is undiscovered. So for us to get familiarized with what is happening underneath the ocean, you need education. So that's what we provide, the education as well as STEAM education, and which STEAM means science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. That's basically what we use to construct our reefs and also educate children, because sometimes like kids don't understand science, but by introducing arts and really and incorporating, oh look, this is the gravity of the paintbrush, and look, if we drop the paint, boom, that's gravity. So therefore we can educate them with science through the arts.
What's your website?
SeaSirensDesign.com.
And what's the material made of that you put in the ocean to make the reefs?
hemp.
Hemp?
No, we're doing hemp now, so we're veering away from sand because there's an actual sand shortage. Because why is there a sand shortage? We use it to build high-rises,
Houses.
buildings. So when people say, oh, the beach are eroding, we're eroding because also we're removing sand from the ocean, especially on the shore, to construct these buildings. So now I don't want to use sand anymore, so we do to replace that, we use hemp, we use oyster shells, which oyster shells is a great way to promote marine life, especially corals. It actually filters the water in the ocean, if anybody knew that. This is something really interesting. So,
And where do you put it? Where is it placed? Where is it?
we have a whole entire collection, over 45 sculptures in the Bahamas for Great Stirrup Cay for Norwegian Cruise Line Private Island.
That she designed. This is what her design is.
And it's an
based on.
ongoing project. Every so often we have to install another piece or something. They're like, oh, by the way, we want to add something else outside. Also, the Underwater Museum of Art. We also are doing work for Cape Canaveral. We're actually having the launching in the moon, which is happening on November 15th.
We're going to the moon,
Yes.
Brooklyn Cafe.
That's right. All right, we'll have to get some video of that. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, take a look at SeaSirensDesign.com. We've got more music with Megan.
Yes.
Uh,
And I know the crew's got some games to play, so take a look. We got a lot of coffee cups to move around here.
I'll take care of that.
All right, more to come on the other side of this commercial break with some more music. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2999 2750 to get your extinguisher serviced today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Stephanie Jaffe is a world-renowned artist who creates one-of-a-kind pieces. Using a keen sense of color and composition, her vibrant collages and mosaics integrate eclectic elements such as vintage keepsakes and fine china with blown glass and fired clay to create whimsical arrangements. For more information about her work, come down to the Brooklyn Cafe TV studio or go to StephanieJaffeArt.com.
Hey Kaylee, what's up?
Hey, nothing, what's up?
Nothing, just looking for music for a group that I listen to while we're in the car.
What's wrong with listen to now?
Let's just say we have different tastes, you know?
Why don't you try listen to a podcast on Spotify?
Like which one?
The Brooklyn Cafe Studio one is really good.
Okay, I'll try that one out, thanks.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought.
If the time comes, be ready. Learn CPR and join the nation of lifesavers. Nearly 3 out of 4 cardiac arrests that don't happen in hospitals happen in homes. CPR saved my life. I've teamed up with the American Heart Association as the national ambassador to help create a nation of lifesavers, turning bystanders into lifesavers through CPR education and access to AEDs. Join me to ensure everyone has the chance to live longer, healthier lives. Visit heart.org/nation.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I'm sporting the Freddie hat. I'm going to be singing a little more for you guys today. If you want to check out my Instagram, it's foulke.megan. Check me out and let's get right into singing.
Come on, skinny love, just last the year. Pour a little song we would never hear. My, 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 my. Staring at the sink of blood and crushed veneer. Tell my love to wreck it all. Cut out all the ropes and let me fall. My, 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 my. Right in the moment, the order's told. And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. And in the morning I'll be with you, but it'll be a different kind. 'Cause I'll be holding all the tickets, and you'll be owning all the fines. Come on, skinny love, what happened here? Suckle on the hope and let roses. My, 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 told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind, and now all your love is wasted. Then who the hell was I? 'Cause now I'm breaking at the bridges, and at the end of all your lies, who will love you? Who will fight? And who will fall behind? Come on, skinny I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. Ooh, and when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. Ooh, I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Probably. And I hope that you were having the time of your life. But think twice. My only advice. Ooh, come on now, who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy, just like me. And my heroes had the heart to lose their lives out on a limb. And all I remember is thinking, I wanna be like them. Ever since I was little, since I was little, it looked like fun. And there's no coincidence I've come. And I can die when I'm done. Well, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Possibly.
We are good.
Casey doesn't have a mic. But I would think back to-
Casey actually introduced us to this talent, and she's actually pretty good, no? What do you think? What do you think? She's pretty good.
Megan is fantastic.
We've been trying. She goes to school and she works, and she goes to school and she works.
You have to be hired places so more people see you.
Honey,
advertise that she can do a little party.
you're singing to the choir. She is busy. I'm hoping that on the 12th we're gonna break her out, and there's a huge
My
out.
friend's having a big party, and he just hired a whole band, and he might ask you to sing. I mean, I just told him.
Oh, okay.
He has like 1,000 people at his parties.
I've been very patient because school's got to go first. Otherwise, you got to deal.
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but she shows up to different gigs because of schooling. She has issues, but we're being patient.
No, you have an awesome voice.
Thank you so much.
The dome, everything.
Thank you,
Keep it.
guys.
Don't let anybody distract it.
No, not at all. And you actually, you have what, 2 months left in school?
Yes,
And
I
then you
graduate
graduate?
in December, I think on the 12th or something, so pretty soon. So I'm almost out of there. FAU for business. Yeah. I love FAU, so.
Not only that, but Megan is working on an album that she wants to drop as well. And
Yeah.
I spoke to Jelly about it because they want to record
coming
it.
tomorrow, right?
He's coming tomorrow. And they want to record it in studio with video, but it's going to be professionally mixed for you.
Wow.
Because that's going to be your coming out party. But I got to be patient. I was told to be patient
I'm
because
almost
I
there.
don't want to rush and get mom and dad all,
Yeah.
upset at me. So the path of least resistance.
Yeah.
But Megan is a star waiting. I told this to Kendra when it started for her. Just a star
You
waiting.
know what's so cool is Casey came in and she says, well, my friend Megan, I want to bring her to sing, so can she come tomorrow? We're like, we haven't heard her sing. She says, trust me, she's really good. Can she come tomorrow? We said, we really got to hear her sing before we put her out on the radio. She says, all right. And then so it was a process. And then Casey brings Megan, and Megan's friends with Grace, and Grace is friends with Nikki, and there are thousands and thousands of students at FAU. Thousands. But yet they're all friends. And they didn't meet here, but they're all friends, which is pretty cool.
And it's the talent behind it that is just amazing. You sound better today than when I first met you.
Is she opening for your peach wine?
I can, but I didn't know. I'm going.
Why
Yeah, I'm
don't
going.
Oh,
I'm
you
flying.
should definitely say.
Warm
Are you
everybody
kidding
up.
me? Oh, absolutely.
Casey's going to be singing as well.
No. Casey, you sing?
Casey actually raps. No. She does. She does.
No.
She does not.
You two are like an SNL skit up there.
They're just good friends. But if it wasn't for Casey, we wouldn't have met Megan. And sometimes the best accidents are the ones that are meant to be. So I'm an accident. I'm gonna tell you, I have never heard music come from one person like that. And we've been doing this a real long time. But she just has a different sound. She has a different frequency, and it always tickles my funny bone when she sings.
That's all I can
Yes,
hope for, is that
yes.
it tickles your funny bone, Freddie.
And I would say she's a walking party. She alleviates all the stress. You could be
She's
having the worst day of your life, and this lady sings, and it all melts away, which is amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Well, I think we've got a game they're going to play. We're going to take a commercial break, let them set it up. Megan's a part of it. Everyone's a part of it.
Are we? Yeah.
All right, let's do
Grace
this.
is, Grace is like Game Central. So more to come on the other side of this commercial break, and more with Megan as well. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
What would you do if you had a broken bone? You'd go to the doctor and use your insurance, right? What would you do if you had a serious problem with drugs and alcohol? Most people do nothing until it's too late. Your insurance can help you get clean and sober with the assistance of a place like the Detox and Treatment Helpline. Many times treatment is fully covered, so why not use your insurance to treat your addiction problem just like you would if you had a broken bone? And with the Family Medical Leave Act, you're allowed by law to take off time from work, and your employer doesn't need to know the reason. So there are two good reasons. You've got insurance you can use for your addiction problem, and with the Family Medical Leave Act, it's completely confidential. Call us right now and save a life.
Call 855-350-4504. That's 855-350-4504. Call 855-350-4504 now.
Hey travelers, everybody wants cheap airfares, but where can you find them? You call Smart Fares. Our prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low they're not published anywhere. Smart Fares specializes in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rentals, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, Smart Fares can help you get there cheaply and with the best price guarantee. If you want the absolute lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call us right now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these low rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the lowest rates available. So don't wait. Call SmartFares right now for the best price guaranteed. Save up to 50% off business and first class. We've got great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 855-828-0198. That's 855-828-0198. 855-828-0198.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Even if you've tried before and were unsuccessful in getting rid of your timeshare, call today and see if we can help. We offer a complete 100% unconditional client satisfaction guarantee. Make this completely free call and learn how we can help you legally put an end to your timeshare nightmare once and for all. You have nothing to lose, so call right now to qualify and receive a free consultation. You can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, but you've got to call now. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
Has your heater busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW Home.
Life's been pretty worry-free since I got covered with ARW Home. Don't waste thousands of dollars on air conditioning, appliance repair, and replacements. Save that money with ARW Home. Protection plans that cover household appliances, systems, and electronics.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. I called ARW and they came out and fixed it right away.
Get your free quote today. Call or go to arwhome.com now.
Attention firefighters. Did you use firefighting foam in your job? And then, did you develop cancer? Call our legal helpline right now and file your financial claim. Firefighting foam has been used for decades at airports and military bases. This foam has been linked to cancer. If you have cancer and you worked around firefighting foam, you may be eligible for financial compensation. Please make this free call now.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
All right, we're back. Now, what the hell are we doing?
I think we've got game time. I think it's kind of guess the celebrity. We got Grace and Curly, Elisa in the back. And the camera's on them.
Okay, what are we doing?
All right, ladies.
So I got more celebrities for y'all to guess, and I wanted to do a pretty even mix between older ones that you may know and then more modern ones too.
But you guys keep blowing through our games so quickly, so we're going to make it a little bit more challenging this time. Not only do you have to name the celebrity, you have to either sing a line from a song they have or quote a quote from the movie that they're in or say how they're relevant. So you can't just know their names anymore.
That's not going to cut it this
That's
time.
not going to cut it this time. You guys keep blowing through our games way too quickly.
We're raising our expectations.
Yeah,
We have
because you already
teams
proved you
or
can do it.
individual?
Huh?
Teams or individual?
Ooh.
It's a good one. Yeah, I feel like teams would be
So
fun.
you guys can do teams if you want to.
Teams, because otherwise I'm going to need to...
Oh yeah,
Everybody
this is
play.
for everyone.
Everybody plays.
This one's already got her team. Imagine you in school, kickball. Okay, you're on my team, and you're on my team. She's like, we're good.
Need team captains.
She's the team captain.
What teams?
I guess you're on my team. It's you and me.
Yeah, we can do
Aw.
Megan and Casey, and then the ladies, and then you two.
Oh.
So,
Aw.
3 teams.
Okay.
She's a guest.
Megan knows the answers. We didn't even ask a question and she knows the answers.
got high expectations of me.
Oh, well, Josh is such a good soul.
Kennedy, you playing?
I was 19 years old. I would totally have a crush on him.
Mike, you got to talk into your microphones, otherwise we don't hear your
I
answer.
don't want anybody to hear me.
All right, so we're going to
If I was 19 years old, I would have a crush on Josh. But I'm not 19, so I don't have a crush on him. But I think he's adorable.
If she were 19, she'd have a crush on Josh, but she's not 19.
But that's okay, because Josh is not 19 either.
Oh.
Josh is 30.
Sean.
Sean is 30.
If I was 19, I
Sean,
would have a
tell
crush
you
on him.
30.
But I'm not, because I'm not 19, so I don't have a crush on him.
But Sean is 30. I mean, Josh is 30.
Oh.
He's like 24. Didn't you just turn 24?
So we got celebrities.
If I was 19. He's just such a good soul.
Where's G-Man? Hey, G-Man.
Alisa,
Oh,
I would
G-Man.
totally, if you're single, like go for Josh.
G-Man, where are you?
Neither is Josh.
Yeah.
G-Man, come here, G-Man.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, Nikki, I love you. Nikki,
G-Man.
Josh is the man for you right now.
G-Man, where are you?
Oh
All right, so this part of the show is brought to you by Sean.
I am so
What is his
embarrassed
nickname,
right
Sean?
now, but that's okay.
Don't get embarrassed.
Sean is 19.
You gotta love G-Man.
Where's Nikki? Who's Nikki? Nikki, come out wherever you are.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to get Nikki out of the cage. We don't want to get Nikki out of the cage. All right, so let's start this crazy.
All right, let's put up the first celebrity.
First celebrity.
It should be easy for you, Freddie.
Oh,
Robert De Niro.
of course, yeah. Robert De Niro.
Robert
How
De
you
Niro. But
doing?
wait a minute, who said it?
The Eagles game.
What Nate, does he have a quote?
A.
Or a movie?
Yes, Robert De Niro in Analyze This. You're good. You're good. You're good. Remember that?
I think we give it to
No?
Megan and Casey.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We got it really bad.
Wow.
Wow.
Tough
Okay.
You gotta
rule.
put your wheels on.
Yeah.
So it's just fresh in the brain.
Okay, fresh in the brain.
Or rinsing in the membrane.
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah, we can put up number 2.
Have no idea who's this Kansas City Chiefs player is.
Mosaic?
Jose what?
Mosaic.
He's a first round pick, wide receiver.
Probably the best.
That's a
in the league
celebrity?
right
Patrick
now.
Mahomes.
That's not Mahomes.
He doesn't.
Yeah, I do know it. It's not
Anybody?
Sky Moore.
He
I guess
doesn't sing.
It's Sky Moore.
Throw me the ball.
Show me the money. Okay,
I
next.
have no idea what he
Next.
says.
Oh,
Oh,
Celine Dion.
Celine.
Come on.
I wanna dance with somebody.
This is so unfair. 'Cause
That's
who the hell's going to
more
compete
like,
with that?
Point Sisters.
The heart will go on. Is that Justin Bieber
Yes,
dressed
I
as a
did
better
too.
woman?
Who's that?
What is that?
Oh.
Billie Eilish.
Oh.
And
I love her last album. Her.
Sing for us.
Sing a song.
How's it go? Pulled up the dam and
You sound like Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
oh,
What the hell is that song?
It's a song from Billie Eilish. Hold up in bands and
All right, we have another one.
Yep. All right, want to put up the next one?
Yeah. Justin Bieber aging.
Who is that?
She said Mr. Clean.
I know who this is. This guy is a pilot that was flying the plane in Alaska, and he took magic mushrooms, and he wanted to crash the plane. Did you see
this just happened.
This
like,
just happened.
yesterday.
He was
like,
in.
I saw
They
that.
arrested him. He went to court. They're charging him with 38 counts of murder, attempted murder. 38 counts because he wanted to crash the plane. He was hallucinating.
And he's a pilot for the airline, right?
He's a pilot for the airline. It's just like that guy.
But that's not who that was, I don't think. Was it?
I have no idea who that
God
was.
bless him. It's stupid. It's stupid. That's how the
It's
Latinos
stupid.
say it's stupid.
It's stupid. Idiot. Now you gotta ask the
how we're
pilot
gonna
sober.
break this to you. I don't think that's true. That's Bill Burr, and he's a comedian.
But that is simply incorrect.
The guy, he's a
Bill who?
comedian. Bill Burr.
And what is that?
You ready for the next one? All right,
Yes.
next one.
I'm afraid to ask.
Okay.
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
What's his
And
name?
what's he in?
Sing Sandy.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, all right. Welcome back, Carter.
Yeah, but
They
he
don't
didn't
know.
sing
That's-
Staying
that's-
Alive.
Huh?
He didn't sing that song.
Staying Alive. He wasn't in.
He was
that-
in it, but he didn't sing the song. You gotta sing a song that he sings.
Grease Lightning.
Oh.
Sandy?
Bitty bitty bum bum. No. That's not him. I don't know.
No,
Yeah?
Sandy. He sang Sandy with Olivia Newton-John.
Yes.
Oh
Who
yeah.
knows the words to that song?
He didn't do bitty bitty bum bum.
You know,
Okay.
he might.
What
You're
did?
the one that I want.
remember from Welcome Back.
You're the one
Kotter.
that I want. Sing that one. You're the one
Up
that I
your
want.
nose with the rubber hose. No.
That's not a song.
It doesn't have to be. It could be Welcome Back Kotter. It could just be a line.
Oh, okay. It's either or. Oh, all right.
Anything.
So I get a point.
You get a point.
You got
Give me a
like 3.
point.
You might as well get 4 points for all those efforts.
Yes. I got 4 points for effort. All right. All right. Next.
next
They have
one.
another one.
Priscilla may never let her come back here.
Miley Cyrus.
Oh.
Name.
I could buy myself flowers.
Megan and
Write
Casey.
my name on sand.
Who was that?
It's
Talk
Miley
to
Cyrus.
myself for hours.
Did you grow up in the
Tell
same
me
house as
things
this girl?
Nobody can.
Priscilla, did you guys share a
I
bedroom?
can take myself
Did you guys share a room? Oh, she's dancing. Whoa, here we go.
Hold my hand, and I can love me better than
She's a special one. She's the one who never got the voice on the dining room table.
Can love me better.
She had to be loud.
Hey, my
You
name
get the point. You get the point.
Cherry Red. No?
Who was that?
It's Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus?
Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
That was Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
Boy, she's changed.
What happened to her hair?
What happened to her body?
Sings Jolene.
Freddie,
It's
you
really
can't say
good.
that.
Oops, I'm sorry. What happened to her hair?
So you can say that, though.
But what happened? The whole transformation.
She's had like health issues.
Really?
I think she had her vocal nodes for a while. Like
She had her
I
nose
think she's a
removed.
born again Christian and she like
Vocal
removes
nose.
Oh,
herself.
nose. I think she said her nose. They removed her nose.
No.
she changed her whole genre.
Don, help us.
Welcome to Freddie's Brain. More things, Casey, for you to add.
Was that all the ones, or do we have more?
I got my girl. There you go.
What the hell is that? Carrot Top.
In a deli.
Carrots.
In a belly. In a belly? What?
Ice Spice.
That's
I
Josh's
tried
girlfriend.
something with my
I
eyes.
Still shaking in a deli.
In a deli?
Chicken in a deli.
Chicken in a deli.
It's like pastrami on rye.
What is this, lunch or a song?
It's called pastrami.
That's modern age Annie.
Ah,
No, he does think it was.
you get a point for that answer. What did she sing? What song? What the hell is that?
Oh, is that
Boy George?
Come here.
You got it.
Boy George.
Yeah.
Come and go and come
That's Boy
and
George.
go.
It was?
And how is he significant?
Now, is Boy George more of a boy today and less of a George? Or was he still that thing that was like floating around back in
He's
the day?
a Georgiano.
How old is he now?
90.
He's got to be in his 60s.
He's got to be, but he looks fantastic.
That's what was that a current
Was that a
picture?
recent picture?
I think so. I just Googled and that one caught
Wow.
my eye first.
And he looks like a macho man. You know, back in the day, he looked like a macho woman.
Well, he does have makeup on. Yeah.
That was the first concert I went to with my girlfriends down in Miami.
Aw, did you really? Really?
I was
That was
actually
your-
old enough to drive to.
Did it scar you?
Aw.
Apparently so. I remember it.
I never
Culture
forget.
Club.
My mother saw Boy George for the first time. He says, Freddie, is that a man or a woman?
It
I
had
says,
to be like 1983.
He's a boy.
1983. Think about that. A long time ago.
Yeah, that voice. Always
But he didn't look
vibrant.
that good back then.
No, he looks really great.
He looks really good.
Josh, he looks pretty handsome. Sean, trying to cover up for you,
Drew
buddy.
Barrymore.
I
love her. What does Drew Barrymore sing?
She talked weird.
She's a talk show artist.
She talks like turning around. She was like,
She had this lady that was on her show, and I guess they grew up together, and she lost touch with her, and they found her, and they brought her in. She's a famous author, and all this other stuff happened. And Drew Barrymore was crying. Oh, my God. You know what she's known for?
E.T.
Doing a good show. Yes. But she was also known for doing a good show midday. Nothing negative. Her show is all about the positive. And they brought that thing
well,
out.
she's a good soul. I think she means very well. She's a good heart. I think from what the media shows me.
Didn't she play the Angels, Charlie's Angels as well?
Yeah.
She was a horrible actress, but yeah. She was
50
bad.
First Dates.
Yeah.
She's a horrible actress.
She was good in 50 First Dates. 10 Second Tom.
That was a good movie. I forgot about that one. All right, what else you
Is that it? Is that it?
Oh,
there's one more. There's one
But
more.
wait,
Okay.
there's more.
That was it.
Oh, give us one more. One more extra,
One for
extra
you.
credit.
I think Alicia kind of wins.
No, not yet.
I
No,
knew it.
no. The
I
next
felt
one
it
that
in
gets
my
this
heart.
one wins. The next one that gets this one wins.
Okay. Freddie Mercury.
Just keep talking, then I'll find you another one.
Thank you, Sean.
I don't know. I think it was
Alicia,
neck
what's
and
your
neck
favorite
between
music to
Megan and
sing?
Alicia.
My favorite music to sing on my own?
Yeah.
No, with other people.
My own music.
You have your own music?
You
I
write
do.
your own music?
I do.
You sing?
I do. I don't play an instrument though.
That's okay, but you sing.
Yes,
Priscilla, how's that going?
Priscilla, she sings?
Singer and she sings. And
What the hell is this?
Oh, is that him?
Who's that?
Yes.
What's his name?
It's Alan Rickman.
Yes, he's
And what did
No, that's Alan Rickman. You got it wrong.
And what is?
She's hilarious.
And what does he sing?
No, he's Snape in Harry Potter.
He plays Snape
Harry
in Harry
what?
Potter.
Harry Potter?
I
You
never
don't know
watched
who he
it. I
is.
don't know anything about it, and I'm not interested
He's
in it.
also in Die Hard.
Which
whatever.
one? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Bless
They
you.
don't know what they're talking about, but he's also in Die Hard. Yeah.
Die Hard, the original? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
The first one.
Was that the first one?
Yeah.
Did you guys ever share a bedroom?
Who?
You and your sister?
Yeah, I threw her.
She
bed
kicked
the
me
window.
out. Yeah. She threw my
threw her
bed
bed
out
out
the
the
second
window.
floor window. Okay.
Was she
I
in it?
stole one of her shirts at school. Like
Was
I
she?
wa-
Was
Is
she?
that such a sister thing?
Was she in it?
No, she poured Clorox all over my AP portfolio.
By accident.
How do you do that? by
Josh,
accident?
stay out of it, or else my 19-year-old self is not going to have a crush on you anymore.
Where's Nikki, right?
I gotta tell you, I want to do a
You
show.
poured Clorox on her AP portfolio?
Yeah, she did.
By accident.
No.
What, you
cleaning
poured it
it
with
out?
your
An
right hand
accident,
instead of your
Priscilla.
left
She still
accidentally?
holds on to it after all these years. I mean, come on. Didn't you accept Christ and forgive me?
Did you forgive her?
And then she threw the bed out the window.
Who's older? Well, who do you think is older?
The wiser one.
That one. Oh, is this
So,
on
so you
camera?
guys shared a room all your lives, or did you
No.
have separate rooms?
Heck no. I actually moved in with my brother.
My parents were so like they gave her whatever she wanted because she's the older
She was
sister.
the favored.
Oh,
She was favored?
oh, and here I was being the younger sister. Oh,
Exactly.
She's on the phone.
I'm gonna act like I'm normal.
So let me get this right. So you were the black sheep of the family?
Totally.
You were the black sheep, and she was the favored one?
We try to make her fit in, but she does. She
You know,
fits herself.
Black Lives Matter.
So you were
I'm
like
the
a
middle
you were like a
child.
round peg in a
She's the
square
middle
hole.
child.
Oh, you're the middle child. So your
Born
brother
in
they,
the middle of the month, in the middle of the year.
did they love your brother and your sister more?
And conceived in
No,
Brazil,
I'm
born in
always
DC.
the favorite, or they made me feel like that way.
You
but
were the
yeah.
favorite, or did she was the favorite?
Do you guys want a
Yeah.
session, like a therapy
No, no,
session?
I'm just
Because, like,
inquiring
Dawn,
minds
I'm
want to
so
know.
sorry. I'm so
I think
sorry.
she needs this. She needs
She
like
needs
a.
it?
She
I
needs
think
a-
she needs to,
come out.
what's that word? When you have
An
Do you
to,
know why gay men dress so well?
he needs an
Because they
exorcism.
sleep in the
Regurgitate.
closet.
An exorcism.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what we use the back office for.
Exercise her. Take whatever it is locked inside of her out.
Have you seen this behavior from her before?
No, this is my life.
Don't tell Kimberly. Do you know Kimberly Douglas? Do you guys know her?
Yeah, she was here on Frank and their first show.
Exactly.
So, Alicia is co-hosting
With
Artist
Richard.
Loft with Richard and Kimberly, right?
Yes, I know.
Richard and
December.
Kimberly?
Yes.
No, with Richard and Kimberly's going to be there? Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's what I think
That's
what
gonna
they
be
said.
crazy.
Are you gonna be here?
I'm gonna be in the background. Just
No,
wanna-
you'll be there. We'll
I
have
want
you
to bring
on.
popcorn so we can enjoy this train wreck.
I'll be
that's
better as
coming
a
on.
director that day. Like,
He
you know.
knows. I love
Watch
you
out now,
guys.
Lucy.
I'm not sure I'm gonna let Freddie do bartending anymore, Grace.
I just love it that Dawn has such composure. I love that about you. You keep yourself so well together.
Who, her?
And the whole
I'm the
world
oldest
is like
sister.
falling around you.
Yeah.
This
and
one?
everyone, yeah,
Oh, no,
she
honey,
keeps
you
it
don't
all
know
together.
nothing. When the show is over, all hell breaks loose. The shoe is banging, and there's a twirling, and there's a door flying on.
But that's good. She's good on camera then.
I think we're thinking of two different Dawns.
No,
Yeah,
no.
because I've never seen that.
She waits until all of you leave. Then I get it blasting in stereo.
They don't never see that though.
They never. You're so composed.
I'm so
You're
composed.
so. Give me a spot of tea. Yeah, right.
Exactly.
She's
Yeah,
so
right.
composed,
So
and she's
composed.
got it all
You
together.
ready to wrap this up, Sunshine?
Yeah, there you go. You see that she's 4 minutes early and she's already pushing it to the side.
Oh, Dawn, you're ever so lovely.
Want
Ever so
another song
lovely.
from Megan? She's got 6 songs and she's only done 3.
Yeah, we should have a couple of songs from Maggie. I don't have no problem with that.
She has an original that she's going to
You
close us out with.
you got to get Stefan out here.
Joshua?
You got to get Sean out here.
Who's Stefan?
I don't know. He has like
Sean?
12 personalities. Where's Sean?
We're going to get Sean out here to do one more. I'm glad you're feeling better, Curly. Welcome back. Kennedy even participated in this on the other side.
What did she say? I never heard her.
She was telling us what happened with Miley Cyrus. Apparently she got into some stuff.
Stuff? What kind of stuff? You cry, yeah, but you cry about everything.
No, but like,
I got a splinter, you cry. It's changed?
Not the same.
she had surgery done to like remove like.
She had surgery, lose some vocal notes.
Isn't she the chick that was on this big boulder or something that was swinging?
She couldn't sing.
A wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball?
Note anymore, so that's why she changed her whole
Didn't she sing Wrecking Ball?
Yeah.
That was her, right? Yeah. That chick is so weird. It's like there's
This
nothing.
place has a life of its own. Have you noticed? There's people
There's no
everywhere.
norm.
They're indoors, out of doors, walking in circles. You really just got to come down to the studio and check it out because it's, which is why I kind of just sit here and watch.
And you have to sign a safety waiver because we are not responsible for what happens.
I think this is Megan's song. Megan, you created this song? Let's give Megan a mic.
Let's get Megan a mic. Let's get that camera in play.
Baxton, thank you for opening our show today with
Baxton, you look like $1 million.
Phantom of the Opera. It was amazing.
And we may have an announcement on Baxton soon. We're going to find out.
He brought lunch for everyone today, and then he's going to be recording Creator's Kitchen. That's going to air this
With
weekend
two
on
Ks.
Ant Media
Creative,
Production.
with 2K. Creative Kitchen with 2 Ks
I
in
think we're
Baxton.
making some Halloween dip.
Dip what?
We're making Halloween dip, right?
Now, what are you dipping it?
Chips. He always gets good stuff. I gotta tell you,
Like, he's the perfect housewife.
he would be a great husband. Is all I can.
If
tell
I
you.
was looking for
And
somebody to
lasagna.
marry, I would marry him.
I'm telling you, he would. He just got it all. He cooks. He shops. He doesn't clean so well, but we can take care of
If it
that.
wasn't for the cleaning, we'd be good to go. Are we popping? Are we ready?
All right, we're going to close out the show with the music of Megan Folk. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and we will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time. And True Rumors in the house.
And don't be late.
Who am I besides some girl you used to know? Who am I besides the one who can't let go? Who am I? Just in the background of the show, not by your side. And I'd give anything to be around you. Yeah, the truth is, I wish you never let us go. I run away from every person that I meet. I look for you on every corner of the street. I'm so strung out, being stuck on what can't be. What do I have now besides these haunting memories? And the truth is, I don't know who I am without you. Yeah, the truth is, I'd give anything to be around you. Yeah, the truth is, I wish you never let us go. Ooh, ah, 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 oh, the truth. Yeah, the truth is, I don't know who I am without you. Yeah, the truth is, I'd give anything to be around you. Yeah, the truth is, I wish you never let us go. I wish you never let us go. Thank you, everyone.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Broken Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.